Kelly, what's that?
Look at you
Oh,
and
yeah.
Dad.
What's your daddy? Yeah.
That's so pretty.
You gotta take a picture of that. Look at Mama.
I will.
She's such a 1940s beauty. That's Dad.
That's it. That's Pussy, huh?
Mm.
My mama gave him that name, Pussy. In fact, she used to call him Choochie.
His baby Caroline and his sweet little round face.
You are a pretty baby.
Thank you.
You really were. A pretty, pretty baby.
Oh,
Caroline.
they were all pretty. They were all pretty as babies.
And then they grow up.
When they grow up.
Even though that wasn't
No,
there,
it says
Kelly.
remember Grace as. Oh, wait! Listen to this one.
Put that back
Remember
in there.
Grace as an unknown lover.
Oh, goodness.
Unknown lover. I want to go, but what's together? I am through, but not now. I am thinking of what? But my eyes are on you. Respectfully, Nolan.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Wait.
The bus to take us to New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
We spent one night in Laurel, Mississippi, and had to come back because he had to go on base.
Uh-huh.
Remember now, don't trust the good-looking boys. Your classmate Rosa.
That's
Trust
my
the
cousin.
good-looking boys.
That's my
That
cousin.
still holds true.
Oh my picture. This was in 1961 when I graduated from high school. And we went to the prom that night. You had your graduation, your prom all in one night. And all the girls wore white dresses and the guys wore tux. And that was in those days, college was not offered too much to the girls. It was just you go out and get a job.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah.
We had a church wedding. We got married in church at Holy Name of Mary in Algiers.
Mhm.
And we went at my mama's house and had hot dogs. But you got to understand this. My mama didn't want me to get married, so she didn't make no plans. She even told me she wasn't even coming to my wedding.
Yeah.
And at the last minute, she changed her mind and came. So she didn't make no plans.
Yeah.
And so then my dad went and got a cake or something and we had something at the house. That's all after. But so yeah.
When we got married, everybody said we wouldn't be married a year.
Yeah, they said there ain't no chance that's gonna last. Well, it did.
It did.
50, almost 55 years, so I'd say
Yeah.
it lasted.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
My Goldie, who I loved so much. She's such a cool character. Do you want to show the picture of Goldie? So it's weird that I always thought it was just kind of odd that I had such a connection to my grandma Goldie, and my grandma Goldie also had breast cancer. Luckily it skipped a generation and my mom didn't have it. But Goldie had it when she was probably in her late 30s. So that would have been like in the 1950s at some point. I know like my mom was in 3rd grade, she said. She doesn't remember a lot of it. But she said that, you know, when she got older and she heard the story, Goldie said she went to the doctor, she felt a lump, and she went to the doctor, and the doctor said, that's nothing. Don't worry about it. And Goldie said, luckily Goldie was, you know, pretty feisty, and she said, well, it's something. It's not supposed to be there. I want it gone. And so they did, I guess these days they would call it like a radical mastectomy. So they removed her breast. There was no reconstruction or anything at that point. She just never had a breast for the rest of her life. And it was cancerous, and they did radiation. I don't think they did chemo then. And then she, you know, survived that. But so she had breast cancer. But she had a visible lump that they said, just, don't worry about it. So, luckily she did. and she lived many more years. But she did die young, like at 65, and she just died in her sleep. And you know, I know she had a couple of heart issues, but I often wonder, like, I wonder if, I don't know, did the cancer ever get fully treated? Did it come back, or did she just have like kind of undetected heart problems? So anyway, it's just, you know, I had such a big connection to her, and then yeah, and then we both were the ones who ended up with breast cancer and survived.